And don't forget to tip your lovely, lovely bartender, Kate, behind the bar, doing a great job there. Let's give Kate a hand. And if you guys did not know, Leon's is the oldest bar in Houston. So this is a historical spot, and you guys are making history tonight.
Okay. Yes, my name is the Black S.
Oh, Black S. Sorry.
Now forever will be known as Mr. Love Letters. And yeah, I'll be doing my first one called Spinning the Block. Just to give a heads up warning to all the boyfriends and husbands, I don't have to be in her DMs to make her panties wet. Please do keep in mind as my pen stays steady on its grind that these billable thoughts can get real deep, and that's a bet. With that said, don't take what I told you as a sign of weakness. This here is no mere threat. As proof to show that what I really want, I usually get. As for the one woman who I used to deem as my epiphany, can't help it that I have this effect to nearly every woman who hears me. It wasn't my fault that you made me every man's epitome of how the only way I can reach out to you goes lyrically. Yeah, I've proved time and time again that my love for you never once went away. And I've lost count of the many times that I told you I still don't want it any other way. Sitting here stressing myself out over you, and what can I do to fix this beyond using my lyrical foreplay? So explain to me as to why I need to quote IQ telling Dr. Dre, hey yo, I got something to say. Understand that I know that for years you used to look at me hard as if I was the Wayne Johnson, aka The Rock. Nowadays, the way we treat each other wouldn't surprise me one bit, but to outsiders, it would put them into shock. So explain to me what reason in my life, after the day, do I have to reverse the clock? If ever I was this bad to you, my dear, why would you waste your time spinning the block?
Woo! All right.
Okay, but next one's called Husband Duty. Funny how I'm here with no distractions, no sense of hesitation. Like I literally got you pinned down as if I was told to do a total rewrite of my mental masturbation. This time I wasn't at a loss for words, like a silenced poet who couldn't give a lyrical penetration. I have so much to say with a passion, I'll be damned if I'll be accused of poor communication. Do you honestly believe that you deserve more than what I can give you without hearing a word from me? How I can go on without you not being the true source of my epiphany? Ask yourself, do I honestly believe that for me not to be his final destiny, all the while looking at him, having him to wonder why he's every man's epitome? Do you honestly believe that after all this time I spent learning about you, I have no need to refrain of all the passion I hold within my heart to my thoughts expressed deeply inside my brain. Be honest with me, beloved. Is it not a lifetime of commitment we're not here to attain? Pen and paper in hand, is it not my job to keep you from the suffering, external torture and pain? The fuck do I look like if I can't be your Prince Charming to you being my sleeping beauty? I'd be the equivalent of anyone waking up before drinking a cup of coffee feeling nothing less than moody. With that said, I just want to make sure that I don't see you come off as a groupie. When I covered more than my end of financially, as I can see that what I do is nothing less than husband duty. Here we go. This is called RNA. You can thank corporate for this one. If only she could see the relevance of the sincerest evidence that what we have here is heaven sent. There's no denying it now. The desire to bring light into fruition the pure content of a passion that which brings out the reaction of a raw time and energy I have spent with so much intensity being the sole source of my propensity, sparking the pathway of our salvation. Just to let her know that this fire inside me deserves to grow as I refuse to let it die out our communication. Can anyone tell me exactly what I must do to look her in the eyes, quoting Mariah Carey in Common, saying that I want you? Do you want to believe that I'll accept that as my truth? Must I deal with the endless hours of degradation or suffer through an unhealthy amount of humiliation only until I get back into the booth? With paper and pen in hand, do I feel weary to the point where she doesn't see clearly of all the intrusive thoughts pulling the Barry Allen out of my head? And I'm switching spirits between Dennis Leary, looking at all the foreseeable outcomes without you near me, wondering what's best for me before going to bed. She'd be the first thought that has sparked the inspiration behind every love letter written in lyrical form. So forgive me if every time I have my head in the clouds, she's the source behind my brainstorm. The very muse that I refuse to abuse, that I speak the thoughts out of mic as I perform. While everyone's trashing each other, not realizing that we should love one another, I'm on a whole different platform. Just something about the vibe I get when I feel the connectivity. That absolute depth of the level of energy radiating pure creativity. For when I grab my pen and paper and express my epiphany beyond explicitly, with that said, I'm just going off the dome when I display real nigga activity.
Woo! All right. Good job, man.
I'll get it right this time. The Black S. Good job. Next up, we've got